In resurrezione tua, Christe, cieli et terra redento. In resurrezione tua, Christe, cieli et terra redento. In resurrezione tua, Christe.
There is a proverb which says, "When the heart is not applied, the hands can't do anything." It's a very appropriate proverb for the gospel of the second Sunday of Easter, that gospel of Thomas, often called the doubter or the skeptic. Thomas, the one who was not present the first time that Jesus appeared. And when Thomas is present the next time, it's a wonderful, marvelous, awesome moment of an encounter between a beloved disciple named Thomas and his Lord and Savior, Jesus. It is evening, the first day of the week, and the disciples are sealed hermetically in an upper room. They are frightened and fearful. Suddenly, the risen one defies locked doors, locked hearts, and locked vision. He simply appears. Gently, ever so gently, he reaches out to the broken and wounded apostle named Thomas. Thomas hesitatingly put his finger into the wounds of Jesus, and love flowed out. Long ago, St. Gregory the Great said of Thomas, "If by touching the wounds on the body of his Master, Thomas is able to help us overcome the wounds of disbelief, then the doubting of Thomas will have been more use to us than the faith of all the other apostles." Thomas the Apostle is truly one of the greatest and most honest lovers of Jesus, not the eternal skeptic, nor the bullish, stubborn personality that the Christian tradition is often painted of him. Thomas stood before the cross, not comprehending. All his dreams were hanging on the cross with his young friend. All of his hopes had been shattered. What do we do when something to which we have totally committed ourselves is completely destroyed before our very eyes? What do we do when someone to whom we have given total loyalty is suddenly crushed by powerful and faceless institutions? What do we do when our immediate reaction in the actual moment of crisis is to run and hide for fear of the madding crowds? Such were the questions of most of the disciples, including Thomas, who had supported and followed Jesus of Nazareth for the better part of 3 years. Are we not often like Thomas, never seeming to be there when Jesus arrived? Has the absurdity of that resurrection rumor sent us away? Jesus keeps on appearing to us again and again, unlocking the barriers of faith and doubt, between life and death, between past and future, between fear and joy. The good news of the gospel is eminently clear. When and where we least expect him, and when we most need him, Jesus appears. Centuries after Thomas, we remain forever grateful for the honesty and humanity of this disciple's struggle. Though we know so little about Thomas's origins, about his background, we do know, through an important hint given to us, that his name is Didymus, which means twin. Who was Thomas's other half? Who was his twin? Maybe we can see his twin by looking into the mirror. Thomas's other half is anyone who has struggled with the pain of unbelief, doubt, and despair, and has allowed the presence of the risen Jesus to make a huge difference. The doubting Thomas, the questioning Thomas within each of us must be touched. We are asked to respond to the wounds within ourselves and others. Even in our weakness, we are urged to breathe forth the Spirit, so that the wounds may be healed and our fears overcome. With Thomas we will believe. We will be able to share with others the blessing that was extended to him and through him to all of us. Blessed are you because you have seen. Blessed are all of those who have not seen but believe. That is the Easter blessing extended to each of us.